Hi, I'm Charlotte, and welcome to Married, Single, Divorced. I'm here with my besties.
Hi, I'm Larissa, and I'm married. And I'm Fern, happily divorced.
And by elimination, that makes me your single girl. We're bringing the group chat online and showing you behind the scenes of our very different lives.
We're confessing intimate thoughts, making jokes at our own expense, and proving life isn't all glossy Instagram feeds. Our goal? To show the messy, funny, unfiltered side of marriage, motherhood, dating, and everything in between. Coming up this week. Go on.
Well, we've got nothing more than our weekly updates this week and a few,
well, we've turned it into a camping episode apparently, and managed to get a guy rope and tie it to the car.
All I'm going to say is, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. It looks like a fucking 5-star hotel compared to bush camping. Oh, because you've got a long night ahead of you.
And it was like,
welcome back. What was it the other week where I was like,
hello.
My name's Bob.
Okay, Bob.
How are y'all going?
Good.
I feel
Just a big yawn, so sorry.
We're keeping you awake.
It's an evening, although it's still light.
It's beautiful, eh?
No, it's not.
Well, and the fact that it's light.
Oh,
It's been nice all week. Unfortunately, it's miserable into the weekend, yeah.
Well,
what can I do?
But we will bring the sunshine to your lives.
Oh, you feel
musical.
Yes. Yesterday at work, I started singing People's Order. I was like, cappuccino. And they were like, are you okay?
That's what work drives you to.
I was like, no.
I just gotta pretend.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. Anyway. Oh gosh, we really are keeping you up, Larissa.
You know when you don't fully get the first one out, the yawn.
I always think you need a big glass of water.
Sorry, I've had a full tea.
Okay. Anyone got anything to tell me about the week?
I've been really productive.
Oh, yes, Fern.
Yes. Tuesday, no dates, obviously. Done with that for a bit.
So we're done with that.
Don't feel sorry for me.
No, we're parking that for a few weeks then.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wait till we're ovulating again and then we'll be back in the game. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Just so I know.
About 10 days, I think.
Okay.
So Tuesday, I was like, got stuff to do. So I was going to go and see my granddad, which is like all the way around the motorway. So I'm like, I'm going to call at Costco on my way. So I've put petrol in, because you know petrol is
spenny boy at the moment.
So filled her up, went to see my granddad. That was a bit sad. He said he felt very lost that day. And he seemed a bit confused, like he couldn't quite get a grasp of stuff. So I only managed an hour there, but I've seen him.
Have they got any good stories from the home? Like unhinged things you see? I can imagine they're a bit wild.
I mean, it's quite sad, really. There's this one woman that gets up all the time. She lives under a blanket on a chair, and so when I was there with the girls, they're a bit like, it's moving. This pile of blankets.
She covers her head.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And then she gets up all the time and always goes to this, one of the managers, and she's just like, mummy, play with me. And it's one of those where,
oh my goodness,
that's
heartbreaking.
Oh, it's one of these, I go and I'm like,
that's terrifying.
And I know my mum goes and she's like, I never want to end up there. And I'm like, well,
again, ladies, dignitas. Shit me off. I was going to say, lift your weights now.
Yeah, I'm just like, lift your weights.
After yourself.
Eat well-ish, I can't preach there.
Well, at least you've got kids that might look after you. As my grandma's always says, she's always like, you've got no one to look after you. It's like, cheers, doll. Oh, she's an absolute bitch sometimes.
So where's she going when she...
Pretty good luck. Got to go to M&S for her tomorrow. It's one of those, I don't even ring her to be like, what can I get you? Because she'll be like,
she'll tell you.
She's like, your mother's left me with no food. Oh. And she'll give me a whole list. I'll get there and the fridge will be full. So I'm just going with my list that I know I need to get her. Yeah. And that's it. Anyway, less about me. Back to you.
So you managed an hour at the care home. Took him some cakes. He went back to bed at 11 o'clock and off I went on my merry way to a charity shop in Ramsbottom. Got rid of about 8 bags of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And a giant pink teddy that I got past the kids.
Oh,
They'd won it at a charity thing,
a few years ago, and I was like,
Oh, yeah. Remember the pink teddy?
So I was like, I've tried to give it to anyone that comes and likes it, but
No.
no one takes it, obviously.
That happened to me years ago when we went to Disneyland, Florida. Do you know that game, like a fair, where you have to like throw the ball in the cup and there's all different colours and you can win thing? First throw, straight
Gold.
in the gold cup. I brought home like this ginormous Pikachu like this. My parents brought it home on the plane.
I was going to say, how'd you get it on the plane on its own seat?
Also, no, like, it was a teddy.
I know.
Like, back in 2000 when, like, luggage was not restricted. Yeah, I made them bring home a giant Pikachu.
Did it go in the hold? Or with
No, it was in the overhead cabin.
So it's probably not as big as I'm picturing.
No, probably not as big as that pink teddy you had, but, like,
Okay.
I made my parents bring it home from the States. Like, anyway.
Yeah, so that's gone.
Oh,
I'd be
nice.
so grateful for it.
You should have gone to the really good bakery.
It's not open on a Tuesday,
No, it
otherwise
is.
I would have...
I thought it was
on a Tuesday,
now.
I don't think... Oh, is it?
There was a few things I walked past that smelled good. There was two separate things that could have been this really good bakery. I don't know which one.
I nearly told you about it because I was like, oh, get yourself to Loafy.
Because she
look at
said
the
Ramsbottom and I was like, oh.
Oh, because I didn't think
Well,
it was
next time
open
I go
on
see it,
Tuesday.
I went on Thursday.
I know.
We made it.
Parking's tough up there, though.
Oh, it is.
You got to park in the Morrisons. Not the there's a mini Tesco.
But you have
Tesco
to buy
Morrisons.
something because there's cameras. And the lady told us they'll give you a ticket. That's what she said on Thursday.
Well, I found on street, someone pulled out, so I parked there, but it was really far away from the charity shop, and I was like, I have a lot of stuff.
And
she
you're
was
there
like-
with the teddy.
She was literally like, just swing it round, like, next to the bins, and I'll open the back door.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, and they took everything, because I know charity shops are really funny sometimes. They're like, we won't take books, we're not taking these. You know, when she
We're
was
not
just like,
taking
yeah,
non-fiction.
yeah.
Also,
That's what someone said to me. We're not taking non-fiction. I was like, oh, right.
Fern gave, stuff that was destined for the charity shop
Yeah.
that I took, books for the kids. They adored them.
Yeah,
the poo
love a
books.
book. Oh, the dinosaur that pooped the bed and all that.
We read all of them about 6 times. I was
Yeah.
like, we've read them now. Jasper's like, they poo. I was like, I get it, they poo. I know. They love it.
That's
I know.
so good.
We have Dinosaur that pooped a pirate ship, and that is a good one.
I love them.
long.
Kids
I
and
love
poo.
passing them, like, passing books on and stuff.
The
It's
next day, we've read all of them. They love them. Thank you, sir.
nice.
I would say
I think
they
they're the good ones. The
Yeah,
rest
that's
went to
true.
charity.
Anyway.
Then on my day, I went to the gym after that.
Oh
Did my
my
own
gosh.
workout as well, on my own.
Yes.
And then I went in the spa.
You squeezed every ounce out of your day.
Yeah.
And then booked a camping holiday.
What?
So you've got your dates.
So we're going, that half term, Monday to Friday. As in, go on the Monday, it'll come back Friday. So 4 nights camping.
Where to?
Ooh, Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, near Settle, maybe.
Oh, I was meant to go hiking there the other week near Settle. Ingleton Falls.
Yeah. Around there.
Yeah.
Because my friend that I go with...
Good story that from me. Well, I'm going to go there, won't I?
Don't go. My friend that I go camping with, she was like, oh, like I quite fancy... And she sent me this campsite. Now, it was like on a cliff, overlooking the sea, in Wales. And it's like mid-Wales. So it like, put it into Google, it's like 3.5 hours. Bear in mind, a year ago in May, we went camping to a cliffside
Was that in
campsite.
May?
That was May last year.
Where were you?
So that was North Wales.
Yeah, this was my potential, like...
Yeah, Charlotte was like, oh, I really fancy it. Maybe I'll just like drive down for a couple of nights. I was like, yeah, do it. You didn't end up doing it. I can't remember for what reason. But I was like...
The weather. I'm a fair weather camper, I think. I'm not a camper yet, but I think my first dip my toe in the pond should be a fair weather
absolutely be fair weather because they're the best. So this one a year ago, the weather didn't look great. I arrived, it's pissing it down, like sideways rain. So we're putting the tent up. There's like puddles inside. We've already got one soaking wet like coat, the towel that I've used to like dry all the puddles off. About night 3, I think it must have been the 3rd night.
Of torrential rain.
Yeah, there'd been one sunny day where we'd driven down to like Abersock and it was beautiful, and we had this day on the beach and like the pictures from that camping holiday are off that one day.
Yeah, I'm coming on this trip. I think I saw those pictures. I was like, I'm going to drive down tomorrow. Yeah, come on. I'm going to drive down. It looks amazing.
No, so then this storm rolls in. And the wind, and it's like batting the tent, and I quite like a bit of movement of the tent. I feel like the white noise is quite nice
when the tent comes a rocking.
Okay, and then so
is that the phrase? Don't come a knocking.
Yeah, isn't that a caravan?
When the caravans are rocking, don't come a knocking. Maybe
we'll make it a tent.
So I have quite a big tent. It's got like 3 pods at the back that are the bedrooms, and then you've got your live. Like,
living a bit
literally, you lift up the thing, you're like, hi, into each pod. It's not
but
actual.
Still, you're not.
But you can stand up in it.
Oh.
It's then got, like, the living space, and then it's got a little awning at the front where, like, you put all your stuff. So, bearing in mind, my zip's down in front of me, and I can hear this, like, really big flapping noise. It's, like, really flapping. So I just go to look, and bearing in mind there should be a whole, like, 2 meters of living space in front of me. The tent is here, like, in my face now.
No.
And it's just one of those that
blown up onto your face.
So yeah, the whole awning has come up on top of, like, because there's air beams as well, and they're really big and really heavy. So that's ripped out of the ground. It's come down, squished the living area, like, into me. The table that was outside is like blown and is like pushed up against the door.
Oh my god!
And I'm literally, it's like 1:30. My kids are either side of me, asleep, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I get out and I move the car in front, because if the wind's blowing this way, I'm like, at least it'll provide some shelter. No, it doesn't. Like,
oh no.
I'm trying to, like, hammer this thing back in. It just keeps going up.
When it's windy and you're trying to hammer.
Oh, yeah. So then I'm like,
she's doing
stupidly.
I'm like, yeah.
So stupidly, I get the guy ropes and I'm trying to, like, hold.
She's now paragliding.
I'm not joking. They ripped out of my... I had rope burns, both hands, because the tent... you know, this like 6 meter by 4 meter tent is like going up in the air, Bear Grylls style. I eventually managed, because I have a roof rack on my car, because I have to put like a box on top to take all the extra stuff. I managed to get a guy rope and like tie it to the car. Both sides. I've tied this to the car, and then just gone back in, and I'm like, I've just got to survive tonight.
Why would you book camping again?
Well, this is where
we're going to Yorkshire.
This is my fear of, like, then she'd sent me this cliff top thing. I was like, if the weather's awful, like, if the weather's beautiful, it will be so nice. You'd get the sunsets, you can buy the beach, like, yeah, but if it's not, and you can't look at the weather now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't book that again. I'm traumatized. So we're going to, like, a field.
Yeah, safe field.
Yeah. I'm like, it can never be that bad. It's that in front of the sea. Like, it was just coming from across the Atlantic.
Horrific.
Just taking me.
I had a similar one in Torquay with uni friends in first year.
So you camp?
Yeah, I camp every year with my grandma and grandpa.
What?
Yeah, I love camping. If you do it properly, it's lovely.
Okay, so when are you getting your tent and coming with us?
Yeah, I'm into it. I'd like a caravan. I said to Mike, like, I really want a caravan.
I would love a motorhome. Like, you know, not a motorhome. I mean, like a van that you convert.
Alex's got one. I'll let her borrow you one. Borrow you one. God.
It's been a long week.
My only experience of camping is, like, festival camping, so I don't think I get it.
Oh, it's so nice. And I remember with my grandma and grandpa, we used to go blackberry picking, and then we had a tent that was like in an awning on the side of their caravan, and my grandma would make like a blackberry pie with my it was the most wholesome.
It was we literally arrive at this place, the kids go off and play.
I love that outdoory bit, sitting around a campfire, making food for everyone.
You've got to be really careful that places let you have campfires, because sometimes you're looking like no campfires allowed. I'm like, well, I'm not going then.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally there.
I'm here
for the beer around the campfire, the s'mores.
Yeah. But I slept in I had a tent, a good tent. I ended up sleeping in someone's car because the rain was so bad that it was
I didn't know whether to wake them up and put them in the car at this point. I was like, I don't know where, like...
If they're asleep, you gotta...
Yeah, so I was like, but then I can't go and get in the car and leave them in the tent. That's really irresponsible. So I'm just lying in this tent, like...
praying.
Yeah.
I think I rang you the next
You
morning,
did.
like, about 7:30 or something. I was like, how's it going? And you were like, I'm ready to go, and packed up.
Yeah,
and
like the
just
tent was down.
You were like, I'm just watching our friends pack up.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't leave, but I'm not helping. I'm just watching.
I've been traumatised all night. I am packed. Oh, goodness. And yeah, no. So I have been since. We went to Cornwall in the summer, and that was really nice. There was a bit of a windy down that, but nothing compared to...
When are you going? Half term? Maybe this could be my
Foray into...
Monday to Friday, 25th to...
I know the
Is
week.
it?
I've got my exam that weekend. Irresponsible.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
do
do
something
that.
in the summer.
What I would say is when you're nice and warm in a tent and it's damp underneath, this is my like fear factor. I was packing away my tent,
Oh, the creatures.
the slugs, and I was packing away the tent, and I was like, because they were like, you're like doing this like leeches, and I was like, they're slimy. That's the only thing. I'm a bit like British camping. I'm like,
Well, so we have a ground sheet that goes down under it, and then so you roll the tent up. Like, it's massive, my tent, because it's an air tent, so the beams are like built in and they blow up, so it generally takes like the whole boot by the time you've rolled it.
So
but then I
cool.
just have the ground sheets, and we fold them inwards, just fold the dirt in, like give it a shake, then fold them in.
all the creatures come off.
Yeah, maybe I'll borrow Alex's camper van, motorhome thing. Camper.
Yeah, camper van.
It's
Camper
a van.
van, that's what I
No, it's a
want.
van conversion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But that's what
Me and Mike did it for. We there's a thing, you know, like a bit like borrow my doggy
Hippie
or whatever.
campers.
Yeah, there's a hire at some, but it's someone's van.
Yeah. I know a lady that has two.
Yeah.
She's a big listener of the pod. I still don't know her name. I just call her Elliot's grandma.
Well, we turn up to this guy's house, which I want to say is Chorley Way, and we'd hired his van for the week, and he runs you through and says, "Oh, don't touch this bit because this is a bit
This
dodgy."
is how you empty it, Tyler.
Yeah. Well, there was no toilet.
Oh, that's better, I think.
Yeah.
It was the most fun. Like, the weather was horrendous, but it also had a little like porchy bit where you could roll it
yeah.
out. We love it. We love camping.
Well, please get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all go camping.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll persuade Mike with our imaginary funds to buy a caravan.
Oh, just sell the tent then.
Just hire one for this, just to check you like it.
We could turn up in a... Oh, it'd be so funny.
please do.
I do like it.
I'm so excited. I don't
She's
camp,
going in
but I can make it work.
Yeah, you'll love it. You will love it. Like, and then
I
when you
love
go
the
back
outdoor
inside, like your cheeks glow. The first time you hit a pub, you just set on fire because you've been outside for like 4 days.
That always reminds me of like when I used to work like the summer festivals and things and do things. But that was always really hot. That's all I remember. Like my tent being hot, too hot.
Yeah, so that is unbearable. We've been in a heat wave before. You cannot spend any time in your tent if it is really hot.
And I've actually got quite a good little 3-man tent, which is what I call a 1-man tent with belongings.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. It's got a porch. Yeah. Maybe it's time to like dust it off.
I think so.
I don't have a posh bed. I need a bed.
It is worth the investment, but like I've got an airbed that you'd try out one time.
Yeah.
We did my eldest sister did a camping next to the caravan before the awning was up, and we bought from Asda Radcliffe one of the like Asda specials, a tent. We were like, this tent's back in the day. We're talking
Did you get 2 free chairs and a table?
Yeah, for $9.99. One of those.
Oh yeah.
We were like, great. And then we woke up the first morning. We were like, why is it raining inside? And there was no lining, and it was just the condenser. It was dripping. It was the most disgusting.
Did you come to Leeds Festival?
No. Was that the same?
Me and Sarah bought a tent like that for Leeds Festival.
Was it wet?
I can't remember
Or
if
just
it was
condensation
wet.
in the morning?
I think what happened is we'd accidentally like touched the side of the tent in the night.
Yeah, they say 3-man, but don't touch the sides. And
It's rank.
Oh, I'll never, like, I think we tried to save the tent, but I'll never forget, like, every day
day when we went out, we put everything in bin bags.
Because of the internal rain.
Randomly, I think Sarah turned up with bin bags and gaffer tape, and I was like, what the fuck do we need this for?
Saviour.
Most important things of the day. And I'll just remember, I think it was particularly wet for the Leeds Festival.
I don't remember.
You went a few times. It was just, it was only once I've ever been. And it pissed it down, I think, on the last day. To the point that, yeah, like I remember going into the arena, seeing a few things, and we got back to the tent, and me and Sarah would just looked at it all and we're like, are we going home? And we just packed up and drove. Like,
Damp tent.
yeah, like, and I just remember being damp for all of it. Like, damp. I don't think I ever showered while I was at Leeds Festival.
Oh. There's
No.
always the story of the girl that falls in the lake.
Yeah, there's always
swallowing shit and couldn't get her out.
there's always that story.
God.
No, Leeds Festival, it was just a little wet wipe shower.
Yeah.
But when I used to work the festivals, like I used to do staff camping and
Yeah.
we had
Is-
showers, and it
Is
was
Leeds Festival in Leeds?
yeah.
No,
Did
because you
it?
know, no, but because
Not like in Leeds Centre.
no, but I'm thinking it's not that far. I would not camp there.
Oh, I think
It's always
I've
an
done experience.
I know, but I had to be like, oh, it's a bit like when people be like, we'll do a trial and put the thing in the garden, a tent in a garden.
Oh, my bed's inside. I'm going in. Oh,
Yeah.
talking of that though, we had a Wendy house as kids. We used to sleep in that.
And your Wendy house was epic.
Yeah, because it had an upstairs,
It
which
did.
fitted a double bed perfectly. So we used to put the air bed in there.
Oh.
I mean, you couldn't sit up at the same time. But yeah, the first time we ever slept in it. The first time we ever had a sleepover in it, it was me, my sister Alex, and my dad slept in it with us. Oh, we were young.
No, I know, but I'm
What
like,
a
that's
hero.
cozy. Or did he
and-
just go inside and leave you?
No, because my mum was like, they're too young to sleep in there on your own. David, you'll have to go and do it. Oh, apparently my mum said she slept with the window open all night. She just could hear my dad snoring. I remember it because we were allowed, like, we must have had a barbecue in the garden. And then we were allowed to sleep in this Wendy house. Yeah, when I think about it, 3 of us in a double bed's quite cosy, but my
Yeah.
dad provided the warmth. You probably never slept in the bed with your dad anyway as kids.
No.
Like, that's weird for you. Like, not that weird for us. We had clothes on.
Yeah. I think it's weird that you've had to clarify that. You've now made it weird.
Comedy. No. But I remember having prawn cocktail crisps as my midnight snack, which was
Ooh,
probably
elite.
about 9 o'clock. Yeah, we slept in it. But then, like, me and Harriet slept in it loads over the summer as we got older. Just, like, we used to think we were, like, on Survivor or something. We'd, like, build fires in the garden, you know, like, try to, like, cook things on fires. And, yeah, we just lived in it for days. My mum was like, oh, shut up. You'll be fine.
She's ready for camping.
Yeah, maybe I'm more into it than I thought.
Years of experience.
Yeah, I like the idea of the outdoory bit. Like the being outside,
Which bit don't you like the idea of?
the not sleeping.
It's hard.
I'm a bag of shite when I don't sleep. One night's fine.
I'm just thinking like
2.
whether you would struggle. We did it in New Zealand and got camper. We love it.
That's cool. I camped in Australia, like bush camping.
No, pass.
All I'm going to say is I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. It looks like a fucking 5-star hotel compared to bush camping. So, I kid you not.
Bush
I mean,
I can't picture the bush now. Like, what we're camping in, I don't understand. I'm just picturing creatures and like...
Let me paint the picture for you.
bush
So,
camping.
already I was living in the northwest of Australia, which is the arse end of nowhere. I think the city had one set of traffic lights.
Okay.
I lived in a town with like 1,400 residents. So my cousin is, about a similar age to me, and he's like, yeah, me and a couple of friends are going out bush camping tonight. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Count me in.
I'll come. Whatever.
Love a bit of bush camping.
I was like, what do I need for bush camping?
So are you not even in a tent?
A swag.
What's a swag?
Okay. Exactly. Right. So
I'm imagining you with a big stick and a handkerchief bag on the back.
no, okay. They all had like proper 4x4s and things because sometimes like the river comes in and you have to be able to like they've got radios in the car. There's absolutely zero phone signal. Like you've got a two-way radio, and yeah, so it's a swag. How do I? They were like, yeah, you must know what a swag is. And I was like, no, I'm a city girl. I'm from Manchester. You know, like, no. So what is a swag? It is like, do you remember in Argos?
Right.
You used to be able to get like camp beds for kids that were just like...
Oh, it's like a bed with a cover built in?
Yeah.
All bed and sleeping bag in one?
Yeah, so it's like, it's like a thick canvas, which I guess is somewhat waterproof. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's 40 degrees. I don't think it goes below 38 at night. So you're warm, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, it's like a thick mattress like this that just rolls out. And it has like a canvas cover. Some of them are a bit fancy and they have like a stick that can hold up your canvas cover. But we went in the middle of like Pilbara summer. So yeah, most days were in the 40s. It barely got below like 35 degrees at night. We get out into the bush. It looks, it's not like I'm a celeb in a sense of like it's not rainforest, it's just like dry, very orange ground.
Yeah, I'm picturing like
and you're on the side you're
desert
on the
and then like dry bushes.
Well, we were along the river.
Snakes, spiders.
Probably, but it's not worth me knowing, is it? So we were along the river.
On
so
the floor.
I was in my swag.
Did you have to go and buy a swag?
No, they had spares.
No, but are you
they're
raised
like
off the
expensive.
ground?
I thought that.
Are you raised off the ground?
By
the
the thick
mattress.
mattress.
Yeah, okay, so you're not on a stick
No,
plinth.
no, like that's on the
Okay.
ground. Well, I think my cousin, he had a flatbed. I want to call it a ute, but we don't call it a pickup. And I think he slept on that. Like he put his on that.
You're not like, is there room for another?
And
Yeah,
he was
I know.
like, you'll have to sleep on the floor. I was like, oh, love you too.
I know, I was like, raise me up at least in a
Yeah.
vehicle.
So we get out there. It turns out we didn't take any mattresses. Not mattresses, matches. We couldn't. Took us ages to light a fire off like a can of deodorant and a bloody mirror or something.
These are people that live in Australia, so they should know.
Yeah, like I just remember the bag of marshmallows melting in the heat. It's that hot. Like you
It's
can't
my
use your
worst
phone
nightmare.
in a sense of it's too hot. It always just turns off. So yeah, I go bush camping. We have a campfire. We cook God knows what dinner on the campfire. And then it's like, oh, we'll go to sleep. Well, if I tell you I was dinner for some animals that night. Every part of me was eaten alive by like midges and mosquitoes because I was so hot I couldn't close the swag properly, and I felt like I was meant to have a mosquito net that they didn't tell me about. They used to love that I was like from the city, I swear, and they were like
Taking the mick out of you.
like,
Well, did everyone else not have a mosquito net?
no,
or-
none of them. Everyone got eaten alive.
Oh, but this is what they do for fun.
I mean, I have good memories of it. Like, there was always like a swing over the river, and like it's fun because it's like you say, camping.
But why don't you just add like a mosquito net to the...
I didn't know what a swag
No,
was.
I know, not you. But I'm thinking these people that do it, why don't they go, this could be
Yeah,
better.
this could be made.
With a little mozzie net.
Maybe. I mean, I had at one point, I did borrow like someone's hat with a mosquito net over the front, like
That's what
because obviously the flies as well in the heat. And
when we went to Scotland, people were like, you need a midgie hood. I was like, hi, we don't need a midgie hood. And then we saw
You're
these
like,
people walking with them. Horrific. I was there with a pashmina wrapped around me like Lawrence of Arabia going, because they're all flying in my mouth. And Mike was like, what's going on? Trying to freeway the midgies. It's awful.
Yeah.
You need a midgie or a mosquito.
yeah, I did have it, but oh my god, yeah.
Well, actually, that reminds me, I've been camping other
times as well. Went camping on the east coast of Australia.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe
You're not
she's
a
just
camper.
I'm ready.
erased it.
Actually, I'm so...
I can't believe I didn't tell you about our honeymoon with the camping.
You've been coming on your honeymoon?
No.
Where did you go on your honeymoon?
South Africa.
Okay.
So
That's, I can imagine, bush camping.
right. We
Okay.
were in Kruger National Park, safari. Mike had booked the most phenomenal hotel. We're talking like a bathtub in magnificent suite that overlooks like the
Can you see the elephants come past?
yeah, like insane, once in a lifetime. I was like welling up in tears when we went on safari. You know, when you're just like, I can't compute that these are real things.
Yeah.
And then he was like, so we'd had 2 nights in this. I think we were staying for 4 nights, maybe. I don't know. It was phenomenal. Everything was beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. And then Mike was like, it was my birthday on this stay on our honeymoon. So he was like, I've booked something really magical. And I was like, okay. And
This is magical enough.
yeah, don't worry. I know, the champagne's on tap. This will do. So
I'm going to clog that toilet later. Like, get your MO.
So
Sorry.
the safari leader guy was like, it's going to be very special. Like, if I was going to do something during this stay, this would be it. And I was thinking, I don't know what it is. Anyway, on the day of my birthday, they told me what it was going to be, and they were like, it's a tree house. It's like a camping, it's a tree house.
Already, were you thinking?
No, because I was thinking treehouse. You know when you see those like Instagram magical spiral staircase up to this like lush,
But actually a building.
yeah.
You're picturing a building.
You're picturing your hotel room in the sky.
The bath,
The bath.
the bath. So, we go for like a game drive or whatever, and then we come up to the tree, and I was like, it's a fucking tree.
This is a tree with a platform.
I was thinking just picturing a hammock on the grass.
So it's a platform, and I was like, but this is South Africa in British summer, which is their winter. So
quite
in the
cool.
morning, we did not bring the correct clothing. So we were going on these, like, you wake up at 5 to do the dawn drives. We were shivering. So they were the ones giving us like the blankets and the hot water bottles. And I was like, there'd be no roof on this thing. What's going on? So they'd set it up for us, and they'd put hot water bottles in the bed, and there was mosquito nets.
At least you had a mosquito in there.
And a little like table in the corner with the like the director's chairs, the fabric you fold
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So we've not got any soft seating. It's just the bed, all that. So
And when you say a bed, was it a bed?
no, it was an actual bed.
Okay.
So it was beautiful. It was like, oh, a bed. We basically, as soon as it started getting dark.
Did you go dark early?
Yeah.
Oh, because you've got a long night ahead of you.
And it was like,
You've got no walls for protection.
just this net, it's not going to keep everything out. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
It's a good noise, that.
So we'd had, I think it was the World Cup on at the same time. So Mike was got his phone. He's like got it in the air, he's trying to get the signal to stream the World Cup. I was like, we're in the middle of the like,
You booked this. And I bet it was like pitch black as well, is it?
Well, the star's nice.
stars, but then I just,
Beautiful.
like, had my eyes so tightly shut, like I can't all night. So the temperature starts to drop rapidly.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets this,
Well,
like,
it's desert, isn't it? It's like
So-
freezing.
we were shivering, and there's a hot water bottle. So we got into bed, which
Warm
was
to
cozy,
a point.
and then
The outside's cold. It's just going to sap the energy from it.
the bed was wet. The bed was, it was like, once it gets low,
Yeah.
it was like all the kind of dew and like everything. When you have to, like, you're rigid in a bed, and if you roll over, I was like,
were they just coming back for you at some point? Not even like, press the button, come and get me.
There was no phone. I think
you can't get
I think there was a radio or something in the thing. It was the funniest. So if you rolled, I was like, Mike, the hot water bottle's exploded. And he was like, no, it's just so cold. The bed was wet all night. I just nudged him. I was like, it's close. You can hear everything, every animal.
Are you in trees? Are there other trees?
No, not really. No, I'm just picturing this like nothingness with one huge tree in the middle.
I need to find a picture because
please.
So and then we got a safety briefing. That was the really scary thing. Before we went in, they were like, if something approaches, don't do this, don't. And I was like, is this safe? You know, when you're just thinking, we're exposed.
Just put the fear of God in me now. Like, I'm not relaxed.
And then we had a radio, so if there was anything that kicked off. And I just remember waking up, checking the time, and I was like, it's so cold, it's 2 a.m. I can do this. It was, and then the toilet was on like, there was a loo, but it was on the kind of staircase on the way down. I was like, well, I'm not going to go down.
I can't picture this thing.
I have to find pictures. Anyway, they picked us up for the drive at like 5:30 in the morning. I've never been so pleased to see a bus full of strangers going down. And they were like, to Mike, was it romantic? Was it good?
You're like, no.
Just rigor mortis in the bed, like, oh, don't get us, don't eat us.
Don't make a noise. Don't let them know we're here.
I can just imagine you being so close to try and stay warm as well.
And I had visions of just a leopard just pouncing on. It was great. Great fun. Great. Oh, I didn't sleep a wink.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
No, that was another thing. It was like the next day I was just exhausted. It was like that jet lag. I was like, oh my God. I must go through those pictures. There's a picture of us in the tree waving as they picked us up.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Camping then.
I'm thinking about the other times I've been camping, but they're for another day, don't it? But God, the weekly update took a turn.
I mean, we've only done mine.
I know. I can't even think what I've been up to now. I've laughed so much. There's no air left in me. But you've booked camping.
I booked camping.
And we can all go along if we want.
Help yourselves. So what has anyone else been up to?
What have I been up
Charlotte?
to? Oh, my story seems boring now.
Go on.
Anyway, went out for a drink with a friend after college the other day because we must have both had assessments that we'd passed, and we were like, come on, let's go for a little cheeky Tuesday beverage. So we ended up in the gay village in town, which is not something I'd actually ever picked, but pleasantly nice. Turned up with one of my friends. It's really quiet because it's a Tuesday.
I was going to say,
like
it's quite
6
early.
o'clock.
Yeah.
I think there's the bar. There's one guy sat at the bar. There's like two couples sat here, and then somebody else. So we get a drink, and I can tell my friend's distracted. I'm like, what's going on? I'm ordering the drinks. I've paid for them. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, we're done. Like, let's sit down. He's like, okay. He's like, I just need to check Grindr. I was like, okay. Do you know what Grindr is?
I know what Grindr is. It's like Tinder, but for gay men. And it's very much a hookup thing, isn't it? And it shows like the vicinity of who's close to you.
It was wild.
What, have you seen it?
Oh yeah, I was like, come on then. 2 of us have got to play at this. Like, I can't, because he's obviously looking at this guy at the bar, and I'm like,
just go and talk to him. No, I've got to see if he's on the app.
Was he on the app?
Oh yeah, he was on the app. So you pull it up, and it's like, it does have your little blue dot on, and it's like, these people are like within this slope vicinity. He had no picture, but luckily he managed to work out who he was, and he wasn't from local to here, and it is wild to me. So then there's like, so you can see who's local, and then they all come up on a grid of pictures.
Oh.
And some people don't have a picture. I don't know why. Some of them are just
I can imagine because you don't want people to see that you know.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah. It's just like rows of pictures. Some are just like dick pics in underwear.
Oh, okay.
So you can see. Some of them are just topless. Some of them are just like pictures of people. And then there's almost like a status update section.
On each person?
Not on a person. It wasn't mine. I wasn't like free reign of it.
So
but
was
it
your
like,
friend actively grindering? Was that what?
I don't know if that's the term we use, but yeah, like he was looking for this guy.
Grindering.
I don't know.
He was like looking for this guy to see if he was on it. Like they did share a few messages. I don't know whatever happened to it. I'll have to catch up.
as in like we're sat say this close and I'm just going. So
I think he'd left about. Oh, because it was one of those things. Like he was at the bar, me and my friend were here, and he got up from the bar, like pranced along, did a little like, oh, is the bathroom here? And then walked back.
Oh, came and had a look at him.
Yeah, and they were like, it was like
peacocks.
Peacocking.
I know,
I was like,
peacocks.
I was like, we need to learn from this. Like, we need to be more like gay men because they just like put it out there and just. But,
Are you saying I need to do this, Charlotte?
But apparently it's because there's two people with testosterone and they both just are like, you know, putting it out there.
I'm wondering what we're doing here.
She's peacocking.
She's peacocking.
Oh.
And then there's like a whole status update stage where it's like, anyone down for a blowjob now? Free now. I'm like, do we say that on the pod or not? Anyone down for a BJ now? Do we? Larissa shit herself, but we're not allowed blowjobs.
One guy, I just think it's funny that you thought the same. Just abbreviating, it was like, oh, okay. It's like, shall we spell it out? BLO.
I was like, because I thought sometimes Tinder can be a bit like,
I feel like
DTF, whatever. But this was next
I'm
level.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Next level.
it was like an experience in a life. Like, I was like, tell me more.
Maybe there's other apps.
maybe there is.
What
is
for
it
you
called?
guys?
Yeah.
What is it where it's like, is it heterosexual when it's? But I should know my sexuals, but I'm trying to work out like what I'm saying.
A heterosexual app.
Yeah. Oh, it's another world. Because as I said, I always thought Tinder was like that, but this was. You could literally do like Facebook status of
Were
like,
your eyes just wide?
I was like, I couldn't believe it. You know when I've heard people tell me about it before, but this was like me witnessing it. Like there was
At 6 o'clock on a Tuesday.
yeah,
That's what you need, Fern.
Clearly.
A
you need it.
heterosexual
I just need to
version.
log in at
at
like
6 a.m. and lock it in for the afternoon. Then you won't be having to go to Rabbit.
Blowjob ready.
No. Guys.
Anyway,
Rabbi, what's that?
then you wouldn't have to.
Oh, I was like, what's Ram's bottom got to do with the app?
I'd rather go for the custard tart in Rami, to be fair, but each to their own.
Me too. The Manchester tart.
Oh, I had the custard tart at the weekend.
Oh, a Manchester tart. Talk me through that. Is that coconutty?
A sprinkle of desiccated coconut. It's
On
the
top of
custard, jam, a cherry on the glacé cherry on the.
Get rid of the cherry, but
Does it not have cream, custard tart?
Manchester tart.
Manchester
The Manchester,
tart.
theirs didn't. It was just
Oh.
custard to the top, desiccated coconut cherry. Should have taken a picture. The cross
Anyway.
section.
We are wildly.
Oh my gosh, this is literally how we catch up in real life,
Yeah.
though, isn't it? It's like, next one, next one. I'm going to repeat my same story from 4 weeks ago again, as usual, and your guys are going to be like, yeah, cool. Anyway, Louis, so what's your week look like?
Well, compared to that, nothing. My week has just been, who's off?
No, I just went to look at the camera then, I was like...
I'm still going.
We went to the house on Monday.
Oh, yes. Come on, house updates.
Yes.
The bathroom people that are doing the bathroom have fallen out with our builder.
I mean, seems like it
Yeah.
could be easy to do.
Oh,
if he just
well.
ignores them like he ignores you.
Well, I don't know what's gone on, but I was just like, I'm not mediating petty behaviour. I mean,
at what point does it fall back to you? Because you've gone to the bathroom people, or has he got the bathroom people?
It's me. I've got them.
Yeah.
But he's basically saying that, they leave their tools like in the wrong place and their shower screen is downstairs and it's blocking this. And I was like, well, tell them to move it, and it's like,
oh yeah.
He
and
said,
it's like,
she
I
said.
did. Oh, it's that. And I just went and I was like, God. I came away on Monday and I was just...
I mean, isn't this when he hadn't put the soil pipes in for them to fit the bathroom?
That was last week.
That's what I mean, though. Like, so I get why they're annoyed with him.
I just think it's a lot of men. It's like a men... And I think...
They should just get on Grindr, should they? And
No, I think it's quite hard. I would feel really awkward. He's obviously our builder's got his team of people that he knows.
Yeah.
So his electrician and his plumber and his joiner and whoever it is, they're people that he knows. And I was thinking it is a bit like school. You've got your school friends, you've got the people that you want to hang out with, and then I've brought in some randoms that also want to make a cup of tea with your kettle, and they're sitting with a packed lunch. And then it's like, I don't, it's that awkward. Most people would just get their head down and do the job, and he's like, petty.
Oh,
I know. And I was like, I just said to Michael, I was like, I'm not here for this. I'm just going to take a step back and they can work it out.
Yeah.
Because as long as the job gets done.
That's what I mean. As long as they're not actually stopping each other. Like, I get when there wasn't the fittings that the bathroom people needed. That's one thing. But if it's just who's sitting where for lunch, sort that out, guys.
Well, I don't know to what degree, but I was like, and I'm done.
Yeah. So how's it looking?
How's this June date looking? Did we say June?
Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance. I mean, we'd be lucky for July at this point, I think.
Because just point of view, as we're recording, we've just hit May.
Yeah, 1st of May.
Yeah. No.
We're not 2 months away, because that would still be in June.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
Judging. And the bathroom, actually, the progress is slow. But I was saying to Charlotte the other day, she's like, progress. I was like, well, it's not holding us up from moving in, because there's nothing in downstairs. So there's no walls in, so we're fine. I'm trying to take a more
relaxed approach to it of like, it's moving.
Yeah.
You're doing what you can do.
So many more kind of awful things going on in the world that this is small.
Have you seen this trend going around at the minute?
Hallelujah.
No. So if everybody in the world put their problems in a bucket, would you put yours in and pick something else at the risk of picking somebody else's problems out?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. Do you know when you just like always go back to that? Would you pick somebody else's problems randomly out of a bucket?
From the shit bucket? No, I would not.
I'll keep my house delays and...
that's so... Oh, that's really good.
Isn't it? I've seen that one recently.
Haven't seen that, but I'm happy with my lot. I'm having a good week. I've had a lovely week.
Yeah, I feel like you've been for lunch today.
Yeah, went for lunch today.
Beautiful.
I made it over to Ramsbottom on Thursday to go to this bakery. I booked my tickets for girls' trip.
Oh yeah, we talked about it last time that we were going to book it, but it's
booked. I sent the screen. I booked. I got Mike to book it because I got really scared that I was going to book the wrong flight. I was like, if you do it, then I can blame you.
Also, I thought to myself, have you ever flown alone?
No.
Yeah, because
I have.
You have.
I've flown out to Dubai on my own, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes it like blows my mind that people haven't flown alone, but. Because it wasn't until a couple of years ago that you did, was it?
Oh, no, I flew when we went out to a friend's like villa or something.
Oh, right.
But no, it's my mum who's only very recently flown on her own. I think when she'd gone out to Tenerife to meet my dad when he was just having a bit of a tough time there. And
was she like, what do I do with myself?
I think she was fine, because you are when you have to step up. If she ever goes with anyone else, she's the passenger. It's like
it's the most controlled process there is. It's the only thing more controlled is going round an IKEA.
Yeah. Unless you fly with Charlotte and then
well, buckle up.
Well,
we'll have them horrible queues. I'm glad you come in on the flight out.
Why will we have a horrible queue?
Because she's got a other passport.
Yeah, but you got through quicker than me last time.
I know, but there's these new things where they have
the passport.
I've got an Irish passport.
I was going to say, is it an Irish passport?
Yeah, so it's now EU passport.
I could do a little get through quickly, go and pick car up, and come and pick you guys up at the front door.
Beautiful.
And then you leave the printer sign. Pick you up.
We've been on the plane together and you come back around. Hello.
Yeah, but that's what we used to do when we were younger as kids, like if we had to collect luggage. But I was like...
someone waits for luggage, someone else goes to get the car.
I can go and get the car. And then
Will Lidl still be open by the time we get there? Is that so?
well, my mum and Colette flew on that flight the other day, and it was a little bit delayed, so they missed Lidl. But
We'll see.
I reckon
We're gonna do it.
we're gonna push for a Lidl before
I'm
we
just
go.
excited to get everything in a rucksack.
My mum's there at the moment, so she's like, I'm gonna leave you some sparkly water. And she's like, maybe I'll leave a bottle of wine.
Oh, thanks.
I know. Whatever. I know we've never been together, the three of us, have we?
No. I'm so excited.
Watch out.
We're talking like it's going to be the most exciting thing.
But it is.
It is the most exciting thing. It's going to be not wild, but
No.
Oh.
It's lunch out. It's paddle
me getting a
boarding.
little bit pissed in the evening on glasses of wine by mistake.
Reading a book.
Oh,
potentially.
Yeah.
It's going to be like child free.
Yeah.
No, I know.
In fact, do you want to get up now? And you just go, no, I don't. You guys go. You go. I'll go. You stay. Whatever.
Toodaloo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
I know.
Go on.
Well, we've got nothing more than our weekly updates this week and a few
Well, we've turned it into a camping episode, apparently.
tangents.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is? We went off on a
Tangents.
few tangents.
Yeah. And we loved it. And I hope you did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No,
can't wait to listen back to my animal noise.
Good. Go on,
You
give us
just
another
what
one.
you were like.
Give it us again.
I don't even remember. But there was just so many.
Oh, I can only imagine.
In the
I
bugs
camped, it
and
was
the
like
bugs.
Yeah.
Like the crickets, like
Yeah.
everything.
Noises.
Everything.
You become
Everything.
hypersensitive as well, don't you?
good shit only.
I've got one. I want to
Go
go
on.
straight in.
Oh.
Aldi.
Yeah.
Middle aisle randomness.
Oh, love, go.
$1.99 bubble gun. It said it's a 2-in-1. It's not a bubble gun. It was a dip.
What the hell are you talking about?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Children's
Bubbles. Bubble
So
gun.
you know the big. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Big
a
wand,
gun. It was a
bubble
big wand,
wand.
and it said 2-in-1, and it had a trigger on it, and I
Right.
couldn't work out
Okay.
like as if you'd pull a water,
water
pistol.
gun,
And
yeah.
I was thinking, I'm pulling this, and the thing, it's not doing anything. I gave it to Phoebe to hold in the trolley. She was very content. It's $1.99. I was like, I'll buy it. Let's see what this thing does. I get home. I pull the wand out. The trigger only opens this arm to make this giant circle. I do the bubbles.
Massive bubbles.
Oh, just big bubbles.
So it's not like, because you get like that diamond shape, don't you? Which does little ones, but does it like open up? Like,
Huge. Like we're talking A4. It's like an A4. I wafted this thing. The bubbles bigger than my head.
Whoa.
Mike, we were stood in the front, like by our front door, because I couldn't wait to get into the yard
You haven't
bit.
even got out.
Mike was like, "Who's this gift for?" I was like, "This is for you." I was like, "Obviously, it's for me." It was. I stood out there for 20 minutes
On your own?
No. And then I kept going, "Mike, take a picture. It's huge. Look at the bed."
So you lost interest by this point. It's like, I saw it the
He took
first
one
time.
or two and then had gone in, and I was just wafting on my own.
Oh,
So you've had a
$1.99.
great time this
The
afternoon.
best.
on
The
an
best.
Aldi.
Bubble
Aldi,
wand.
so-
It was actually a Paw Patrol one as well. So
That's
you're
why it was
covering all
$1.99.
bases.
Chase is on the case is on the top. But
Jesus on the case.
Jeez,
Is on the case.
Well,
if anyone else wants a huge bubble, go to that
there
middle
might
aisle.
not be any left by the time this comes
Oh,
out.
that's
True that.
yeah, awkward.
I've had a massive clear out.
Yeah.
Hence the having to go to the charity shop. But it just feels so good.
Was it cathartic?
Yeah. So I need a rewire, which I know is a very messy process.
Of the whole house?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I know. So the
Can we
guy
just
came
say-
round and
Desperately trying to
looked.
find a good shit only as well while this story is
Okay.
happening.
Can I just say, does that mean you'll have lights in this?
I'm having lights put in the ceiling, not just wall lights, because that's weird, isn't it?
A little bit, that there's nothing
Yeah.
in the... Yeah.
Yeah, you look at the ceiling, I'm like, it's a long ceiling, and it's just so empty. Anyway, so yeah, it was like, right, so what we do is we go and we walk around each room and you tell me like how many sockets you want, where you
That's
like.
what I've done with them.
Yeah, I feel like I'm redesigning my house, but
Yeah.
then we get upstairs and go into the kids' bedrooms, and he just went, there's a lot of stuff. And I was like, he was like, I need to be able to get to all four corners on the floor. And he just kind of went, you need to declutter. So I got told by an electrician that I need to declutter my house. And you know what? The next weekend I just went, yeah, so to be fair, it was just the kids' room. And to be fair, one of them's just small and it's got a double bed. So essentially what he's saying is that has to come out. There's nowhere, which is fine. It's a divan, like literally you whip the mattress off and it'll just come out. It's not a problem. And that wasn't actually like messy. There's just it's full because obviously a rewire quite often is done when you buy a house, so it's empty and they can just like do whatever. But it's like it is harder when it's lived in. Yeah, you have to like pull all the floorboards up. So that's when we're going camping.
I've seen them where they run to, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So I don't know what it will look like when I come home. But
Does it force you to declutter?
It forced it, and it was so good. My mum and dad came over, put my dad to work in the garden. He fixed my fence. What else did he do? Oh, cut the hedge down because that was overgrowing.
I feel like this is snowballing to a numerous GSO.
Well, many. Yeah, it was a great
you
day.
can have them.
And then
I'm trying to think what I
sent
did.
my mum with the kid that's got the room that is actually messy, and they ended up with about 4 bin bags for like charity.
Oh, that's
whilst
so
I
good.
did my bedroom, and I ended up with like another 4.
It's amazing. Then
and then about another 6 that I sent my dad to the tip with. That, you know, like when it's like clothes that I'm like, they're actually just stained, or that's actually just a broken shoe. Like, why is it still in my cupboard? You know, when like the soles split. So I'm like, oh, can't wear them. Put it back in the cupboard.
Yeah.
No, I did that the other week, to be fair. I went through my wardrobe. I'd bought one new thing. So
which is amazing.
Which I was showing my jumpsuit suit. I wore it last episode. And so I was showing my mum it on and I was like, oh, what do you think? To which then promoted a full fashion show of every item I've got in the wardrobe.
As you do.
You know, and I was like, how are we wearing this with this? And what are we doing with this with that? And how are we doing this with this? I did the same thing. I was like, I don't want to wear those trousers again.
Yeah.
There was a charity pile, and then there was a pile of no one else is going to want to wear those trousers too because
they're actually ripped in the crotch. Yeah.
So just
maybe they want some chaplain's pants.
But yeah, I do know what you mean. Like, it does feel good.
I think there was almost like 20 bags by the end of just like.
And it makes you think, where was that?
Well, the woman said to me as I took it all into the charity shop, I was like, this is because there was like one bag that was just like old coats of like the girls, so that big winter coats, and I'm like, but they just don't fit them. And I could put them on Vinted, but I haven't yet. I'm not about to. I'm not doing it.
I've got a good show me. I actually sold something on Vinted and sent it off. It's only been on there 9 months.
What was it? £2.30?
£2.50 for a pair of trainers.
And I'm like, I'm not putting anything on there again.
No.
Because it was one of those, Mark just sold, what the hell am I wrapping them in?
Yeah.
I think I spoke to you, Fern, and I was like, oh, I've sold some trainers, I don't know what to wrap them in. Luckily, I found an old Jiffy bag that I put them in. And it was only at Tesco Express down the road. But I was just like...
Yeah, there's nothing worse when someone then picks... I can't remember what Every's my least favourite, because that's just an awkward shop.
Yeah.
I like the impost lockers. I think the
Every's
Yodel's all right, but Every...
Yeah, because Every's always in a shop and the scanner never works.
Yeah, because I always ran out of ink. It's like, oh, you have to print it yourself. Well, I picked the print in the shop because I don't have a printer.
That whole app is the bane of my life, and I've still got loads of things listed on there.
Yeah, well, I just took everything off and either donated it or took it to the
should,
tip.
because then I'm thinking, £2.60, I've spent more on my travel cost and the packaging cost to get that fucking pair of shitty whatever. It's mad. And then did I tell you, I did a Vinted pair of shoes and someone...
Ordered them?
No, sold them. And then the girl was like, I refuse to pay for these. And I was like, what is wrong? I was like, I've wrapped them so beautiful, put tissue in, never worn pair of Kurt Geiger heels. She was like, these are fake Kurt Geiger.
I was like,
come again. Of all the things...
Excuse me.
Of all the things to be fake.
Kurt Geiger, years old. Oh.
So we've got fake Kurt Geigers.
Yeah. So a message comes through.
I've knocked my camera.
It's in
She's
line.
bouncing.
I'm bouncing.
So this message comes through. It was from Vinted saying the buyers refuse the thing. They'll be sent. You have to pay for them to get sent back to you.
You pay?
Yes. So I was like, I just basically I messaged this person and I was like, sorry, what's wrong with the item? And she sent pictures through and was like, there's a black bit coming off the sole. These are fake. And I was like, they've been in storage since I was 14 years old and never worn them. So that, you know, when a shoe is not worn and it just starts to wear just from passage of time, it's just like disintegrating. So I said, respectfully, I'm not paying for these to come back. You can have them.
Yeah.
I think it was £4. I was like, the buyback cost was something like £3.80. I was like, I don't want them. This was on a clear out. And I'd messaged her back saying, I'm due my second baby and I'm trying to sort out stuff for space. So please, like, I assure you they're not fake. They've been in my parents' house in storage for however many years. Just please have them. Then she messaged back and was like, oh my God, that's so kind. I didn't want to say, but they're a bit tight and don't fit. And I was like, you cheeky fucker. So they basically didn't fit. And they just
You
tried
wanted
to-
your money back.
Yeah.
So you tried to make me out to be a crook.
Yeah, fake.
And then probably because you said you were pregnant, and she was like,
then
"Oh, I
she-
feel really bad now."
And then she was like, oh, I'll pay for them. I'll like cancel that thing. And she paid for them and then was like, good luck in your pregnancy. And I was just like, actually, if someone had said, these are really tight. Is there any way?
that?
No. But if someone had been honest, but calling me out for fake Kurt sounds so Vinted.
Yeah.
It's a no from me.
I did have something sent back to me from Vinted, I think. Yeah, dance shoes. They're like new. They're like 110 quid.
I think I've never bought anything that's worth enough. You know, like if it doesn't fit,
Yeah.
I'm like either put it back on.
Oh, yeah.
or-
They were new. Like, that's what they got new. I bought them from Vinted. They were a little bit too small, so I decided to sell them on for like 20 quid. They were hardly worn, and the woman was like, there's a slight scuff on the side. Because they're satin. I was like,
You've bought them on Vinted. What is wrong with people?
Doom. And she was like, there's animal hair on them. I'm like, what the fuck? That must be from the previous place they bloody come from, because I tried them on, they didn't fit, and they've gone back in the bag.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So
We're
good
taking
only.
another
We're
look.
donating.
We're donating. We're thriving. I've sold one thing on Vinted in the last 12 months.
Charlotte's made a £1.25.
Don't know what to do with it.
Oh, and Larissa bought me some flowers today.
Oh, I've just said they're nice flowers.
Felt like
so
a really
nice.
lovely, like, the day was like, I was like, I never
love-
bring anything.
I used to always bring flowers.
You bring daffodils sometimes when they're in season.
I brought lilies a few times. I love getting flowers, and I love buying myself flowers.
Me
I'm going
too.
to do that tomorrow when I go to the supermarket. Get myself some flowers.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Spread the cheer.
Yeah, right then. Let's peace out.
Have a lovely week,
I hope you
everyone.
enjoyed the episode of
Yeah, chaos.
nothing. I don't know what the episode was on.
I mean, it feels like my brain on a random day, so
That's great.
And you're
nailed
welcome.
it. Right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you.